I mean, I got to go with Vance because if you play out the conclusion of what he wants to do, what will end up happening is his constituents and the Republican Party's constituents, which tend to lean on the older side of the demographic, they're going to end up dying at some point. And it's like, let's just follow the virtue here of telling and instructing your voters, who you really need, to do things that will get them sick and probably die. It's like, man, I don't know how you can get worse than killing your own people.
Yeah, I was going to say that is definitely a new low. Renee, the Kids Online Safety Act, as you both just mentioned, had the support of both parties. It had the potential support of President Biden. And now lawmakers are being forced to explain away misinformation, and thanks to Blackburn, who, as we noted, was, one of the co-sponsors. Politically, I don't understand how you can be a co-sponsor of a bill and then turn out to trash it.
I think it becomes a political ploy. Again, this is what Republicans do. Because what she now gets to say is, we have a bill to protect children, and here Democrats are yet again endangering our children. It's the same old nonsense over and over again. And with this one, again, she's submarining her own bill because, it's all about owning the libs, right? But it's just ridiculous because it doesn't benefit the kids who are actually supposed to be getting help from this and who are supposed to be protected. But they get to use that narrative against Democrats.
Yeah, not to mention, Kurt, there's no indication, to your point, that the White House is considering mask mandates again. Republicans like to say Democrats want to bring back mandates or lockdowns, but they seem to be the only ones talking about these restrictions. Joe Biden, and some have criticized him for this, basically declaring the pandemic over, even though in some places we're seeing a new strain of the COVID virus. We're seeing numbers begin to climb back up. And Republicans are pretending that this is an issue Americans are talking about.
Yeah, again, it's that self-sustaining, self-creating echo chamber that Republicans love to dive into, where they elevate an issue, they make it an issue, they create a controversy that isn't a controversy, they create rhetoric and narratives that no one else is talking about, and then they say, well, everybody's talking about this. I've been hearing about this nonstop. Yeah, that's because you're the ones talking about it, you're the ones driving it, nobody else is, and you're trying to score cheap political points on the backs of a healthcare crisis, basically. And again, it's like for the party that walks around wearing the pro-life badge all the time, it's shocking how often the things that they espouse do the exact opposite. They don't do anything to protect life. They actually support things that help end life.
Yeah, I was going to say, with Republicans, it's always, projection. Every accusation is an admission of guilt on their own part.